Alright, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Strictly Nintendo. I'm actually shooting this video on my new 3DS, and clearly a little bit different format than normal, and just wanted to fill you in on some things that have happened, and a little bit of a change for the time being. It's a little bit of a mess here. I'm actually at my parents' house right now, and just wanted to kind of fill y'all in on what's going on and why there's unfortunately not going to be any videos for quite some time. I don't know how long, but we'll see. I'm sure all of you are aware that over this past weekend, the East Coast was hit with some bad weather, and particularly my home state of South Carolina. We had some massive flooding. Um, I mean, just around the state that affected a lot of people, and unfortunately, it affected me. My house came to 4 feet of flood water. I had 3 feet inside the house. Pretty much lost everything. My recording studio's gone. Video equipment's gone. Pretty sure all my game consoles are gone. Uh, my DSi XL and my 3DS are the only things that I know for a fact still work. But obviously, with not having uh, a place of my own anymore for the time being, and having to be with my parents, not having my computers to edit video, not having video equipment and all that stuff, and I don't know. I'm pretty sure my NES, SNES, and N64 are gone. Not sure about my Wii or my Wii U, but I have all that here, and I'm trying to see if there's any way to salvage it, but I don't know. Right now, things have just been crazy. I've got a storage unit and moved out some furniture, and um, my boss was cool to let me store my music gear, recording and instruments over at his place. So I moved all that stuff over there, and I doubt any of it is salvageable. Um, One of my guitars might be, but I'm going to have to send it back to Paul Reed Smith to have them see if it can be refurbed. But I think it's probably all gone. But um, it's more of just a pain in the ass and an inconvenience. Um, I mean, I woke up at around 5 o'clock Sunday morning in complete darkness with my cat really tense, like pushed up against me and kind of fidgety. And I knew something was wrong, and I knew that the power was out, and um, I reached over to grab my cell phone off the nightstand, and as I pulled it off, I saw the light from the cell phone reflecting off the floor while I have a rug underneath my bed, or did. And I knew that shouldn't have happened. So I reached down there, and I had about 2 inches of water on the floor, and I heard water rushing, and figured, right next to my bedroom is my bathroom. So I figured a pipe busted, and I just needed to make it out front and cut off the emergency valve. Then I realized that the water that I heard wasn't from inside the house. I looked out my window into my backyard, and there was basically a river going over my deck. And within a few minutes, probably about 5, 10 minutes, the water went from 2 inches to over a foot. Um, I knew that everything was a loss at that point in time, and decided to, just take care of my cat and get out of there. Um, One of the neighbors was cool enough. He was helping people out, and he got to my front door with a flashlight so I could see better, and I let him in, and grabbed the cat carrier, got my cat, got out with my cat in a pair of pants and uh, my e-cigarette, and there's my baby right there. So, you know, I'm living with my parents for the time being. Um, I've got some stuff in storage. I've got some stuff over at my boss's house, and going to be dealing with the claims adjuster for FEMA. I do have flood insurance, so should be good. But with the situation, obviously, I'm out of my own place for the time being, and I have to get a new place, repair my old house enough to sell it, and then I have to start rebuilding, replacing equipment and so forth. So it's just going to be some time. I don't know if it's going to be a few months or if it's going to be a year, but I am not going to let this affect the Strictly Nintendo community. I'm going to keep doing what I started over a year ago, and the only thing I ask is that you have the patience to stick with me. I'll try to be a little more active on Twitter and keep everybody up to date, and you know, as soon as I can, I'll be back. But yeah, I know y'all all understand, and I look forward to reconnecting with all of you as soon as possible. Um, you know, I lost stuff. That's all. You know, I'm alive. I got out fine and unharmed. My baby got out unharmed, so she's my kid. Um, so we're good. We're good, and you know, it could have been worse. There was people who lost their lives, so I can't complain about losing some material stuff. It's all replaceable. But anyway, just wanted to let y'all know what's going on, and you know, I'll try and stay in touch as best as possible. I'm gonna try and check out my Wii U and see if it doesn't it doesn't seem to have gotten wet. I may have just lost the power supply and the charger for the gamepad. I know the gamepad's good, so hopefully I'll be on being able to play some Splatoon or Mario Kart or something, Super Mario Maker with all of y'all. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. Um, if not, I'll at least be on Miiverse from time to time with my 3DS, and I do have my 3DS hooked up to the Wi-Fi here at my parents' house, so I'll try and get on Twitter and keep everybody up to date. But be back as soon as I can, and until then, keep gaming. If you get some time, play just a little bit longer for me, and we'll get back soon. All right, y'all take care.